Happy Cinco de Mayo! And the only, ooh, that was very nice, Sally. And the only way to ring in today is, of course, with some chips, salsa, and margaritas.
Of course, that's exactly how we're going to celebrate today on The Blend. Joining us from El Cisne Mexican restaurant is George Ferranti. And today we just said you'll be Jorge, right?
Yes, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great. Today we'll be making some pico de gallo, fresh, first pick produce. We'll be adding that to our guacamole and then finishing off with some ceviche today. Also, to tempt your palates, we're going to be making a pomegranate 100% agave cisne margarita.
Ooh,
sounds good.
I love today.
I know. George, you're our favorite guest so far.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, well, thank you, ladies. Thank you.
So let's get going, because we're really excited.
We can start off, one of the main ingredients of a pico de gallo is the cilantro. It's a very moist herb, and you can just roll it up and then chop it very finely.
We'll let you do the chopping, because we'd probably lose a finger or two at that point.
Yes.
Very good at the chopping. Quick, precise.
So I've got some cilantro already chopped up, onion, garlic, and jalapeno.
Okay.
We can add that to our mix here.
Can you ever get too much cilantro?
You know, my father says so. He is our owner, along with myself.
Okay.
But I don't think so.
You don't think so? All right.
So we have some diced tomatoes. We're going to be adding a little hint of pepper.
Lovely.
And this is really something I think everyone can make at home.
Definitely, definitely. It's very easy to make with very healthy ingredients, just vegetables and a little salt and pepper.
And always a crowd pleaser.
Of course. We can just mix that up.
Just looks so fresh, and the cilantro is so aromatic.
Very aromatic. And then we have our pico de gallo.
Excellent.
Done.
All set.
All right, and what did you say the next step is? Now we're making guacamole?
We're going to take that fresh starter of our pico de gallo.
Okay.
And just add it to some fresh avocado. You know. And then
The magic of TV.
voila,
Ta-da!
we have guacamole.
So it's really that easy. So you can just make the cilantro
Yep.
and the salsa and then add avocados.
You can just grind the avocado up. Any type of grinder works.
Okay.
It's very, very simple. And then add the pico de gallo. And then one of our signatures at El Cisne is some fresh pomegranate seeds.
Oh.
It just provides a nice, fruity, fresh flavor to the guacamole that is a little different.
Yeah.
It is fabulous.
Nice.
So then we can make another starter that we can use for our pico de gallo is our ceviche. Our ceviche is made with a large Gulf shrimp. This is a 13, 15, so very large, 13 to 15 pieces per pound. And we use a fillet of fish, typically a corvina fish. This is a Gulf fish from the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay.
Very fresh from Veracruz state of Mexico. We have different sauces that we use at our restaurant. So we can take the fish here.
Again, you do the chopping.
And I will do the chopping for you, ladies. So we can take a nice julienne, large chunk pieces.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes they can get the chunks like too small. And then
Yes.
you don't taste all the flavor.
That is correct. It's nice to have a nice piece of meat.
I agree.
in your mouth.
My whole chip can just be surrounded with shrimp and fish.
George, tell us about El Cisne. While you're making the food, you've been open a year and a half?
We've been open a year and a half. We're actually continuing on a tradition from our previous location, which was at Fort Lowell and Swan in the Plaza Palomino, La Placita Cafe. My father opened that in 1988 and sold in 2006.
Wow.
Since then, we've carried on the tradition, myself in Scottsdale, working at some restaurants. And then we found this new location at Swan and Sunrise. And we brought 4 of our original cooks and our front-end manager to really have our great team back together.
And besides what you're making us today, what are some of your other specialties?
We specialize in 4 different regions of Mexican cuisine. Veracruz, the Gulf region, for all of our sauces of seafood. We have the Mexico City for our steak and pork. And as well, Sonoran traditional tacos, burros, enchiladas, and tamales. And then we have our sauces of mole and adobo from Oaxaca and Puebla. They're very nice. So those are the 4 regions that we really represent at El Cisne.
It is. There's so many different flavors in so many different states that it's great to encompass all of it instead of thinking, oh, we're just going to go get Sonoran food or we're just going to go get deep Mexico food.
Definitely, definitely. You know, there are variations than just tacos, burros, and enchiladas.
Right.
Mexican cuisine specializes in fish, especially having most of its country, 45% on the Gulf Coast. And then, of course, the Atlantic, Pacific.
Right.
So once we're finished chopping our fish, we can bring out
You are so good. It's like you've done this before.
our ceviche.
Ta-da!
So, the preparation of the ceviche, to actually cook it, there aren't any heating or ovens involved in cooking the fish and shrimp. It is actually a marinade of the lemon and lime juice. It takes roughly 45 minutes to 2 hours to fully cook the shrimp and fish.
And the acid cooks it, right?
It does. And one of the ways you can tell that it's fully cooked is the orange and white colors of the shrimp. So then we can just add our pico de gallo.
Well, George, we're really excited to taste the ceviche and also taste the margaritas, but we are just running short on time.
We are. It's a Monday. And
The
things are
fiesta
flying.
must go on.
It is.
So a final little touch that I like to add is a little dash of habanero peppers on the top.
Ooh,
it makes it fresh and just really zesty taste in your mouth.
Yes, very zesty.
So there's our ceviche.
Perfect.
Now it's good time to do the drinks.
Okay.
We have our shaker. We're going to make a 100% blue agave tequila pomegranate margarita.
George, can we ask you to shake them for us, and can we taste them after the break?
I sure can.
Is that okay?
All right,
Yes.
perfect.
Because we are dying to taste this, and actually our viewers get the chance to taste them as well.
Wonderful.
So thank you so much, George Ferranti, for coming in. And El Cisne Cocina de Mexico is on the corner of Sunrise and Swan. To learn more, you can call 638-6160 or go online to elcisnerestaurant.com. And right now, when you mention you saw El Cisne on the Morning Blend, you can get a Cisne Blue Agave Margarita for $1 with a purchase of a bar appetizer. Again, the phone number is 638-6160 and elcisnerestaurant.com. And you can get the recipes from this segment on our website, TucsonMorningBlend.com. Just click on the recipes page.
Well, I know where we're going after the show, Sally.
Exactly. Well, still ahead on the Morning Blend, we'll make sure you get your mom a gift for Mother's Day that she'll never forget.
Plus, we'll tell you how weight loss is about healing from the inside out. And I mean, just look at these results right on your screen. We'll tell you where to get your own results right after this.
Looks very nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
You're going to do great.
Oh, this can be thrown out.
Okay.
Chief complaint and a history of symptoms. Are you ready to get started? The challenge of an exciting career is waiting for you. For information about medical assisting or other programs offered at Tucson College, call 888-254-8910 or visit us at tucsoncollege.edu. Tucson College, changing futures, changing lives.
We need you. Call now.
It seems that we can never outrun the weight loss game, and with the temperatures rising and vacations in the works, the need to lose some weight is in high gear.
Dr. Sophie Jacob and Dominga Sierra from Where Healing Begins Naturally are going to tell us how to lose weight, rejuvenate, and feel great just in time for summer. Ladies, thank you. Doctor, thank you for bringing a patient in with you once again.
Absolutely.
Let's start by you telling us what first motivated you to help people lose weight.
Yes, well, certainly. I graduated from Palmer College in '96, and then throughout my years of practice, I helped a lot of people with that. And the main focus, my inspiration is myself. I used to be overweight as a child, so I do understand the adverse effect it has on your health and emotional well-being. And, you know, we have 69% of our population that's overweight, crisis with diabetes, and recent research showed that if you only lose 7% of your body weight, you may actually delay the onset of the disease or even prevent it. Oh. And secondly, about knee pain, came out that if for every pound that you lose the amount of pressure on your knee by 4 pounds. So
wow, so for every pound you lose, you decrease the pressure
on your knees
by 4 pounds.
Exactly. Isn't that a no-brainer? Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, that's really a wake-up call, especially people that are constantly complaining about their joint pain.
Absolutely. So if we have a patient with knee pain, so we address that as well. But so, you know, with all this, I mean, it is my mission to help you with weight loss, to prevent disease and to keep you healthy.
And so you're really a chiropractor.
I am a chiropractor.
And, you know, you don't really hear about a lot of chiropractors that help people lose weight. They're more of adjusting. How does chiropractic care relate to losing weight?
Well, first of all, think about it that way. Our nervous system controls function of everything, our organs, glands, and tissue and cells of our body. So your adjustment is there to restore mobility in your spine and improve your immune system. And, you know, for people with weight loss, they tend to have better outcome because the body function better with every adjustment, like I mentioned. You have better toxin elimination. It helps your lymphatic system, and it helps your body out of stress because your body won't repair and rejuvenate under stress. So it also helps your hormones. So it's all connected. So remember something, mobility is life. So what doesn't move will decay and die. We don't want that. We want mobility as your life force and increase your output. So I'm here to, you know, improve the quality of your life and extend your life. It's the best thing you can do for arthritis and really anti-aging. So that's the best thing.
So you promote regular spinal adjustments along with the weight loss program.
Yes, depending what the patient needs are, absolutely. But you know, it's two things. Sometimes a patient will come in for weight loss. We need to address that. If they have issues with pain, then we need to take care of that as well. The first thing. But it really is to improve it's maximizing your function. That's what it's designed to do.
And you say detox the body.
Yes.
Help us understand what that means. Like, I have an idea because they've always got like these green drinks that you're supposed to drink all the time to get out these toxins. But I'm sure your method is a little bit probably easier and probably works better than just drinking a green shake.
Yes. Well, you know, about the weight loss, the program that we do is unique because we address so many components. And yes, toxin elimination is main one of them. It's done throughout the entire process because otherwise if we don't get rid of toxins, we don't lose the fat. So we need to deal with acidity, number one, to get the body in more alkaline state. We deal with toxin elimination. We also address hormones. That's what keep our lean muscle mass, our metabolism high. We also address nutritional deficiencies because, you know, anybody with cravings, I mean, we have to help the body get those building blocks so your body repair, and then you can healthily lose the weight. And what I do is, as a chiropractor, I deal with the nervous system, and that program retrains our nervous system to healthy eating habits, where I am seeing patients will lose, 20, 35 pounds in a couple of months, and they do keep it off. This is something that transforms you for life. It's what I stand for. It's really great.
So Dominga, tell us how you first found Dr. Jacob, and why did you feel compelled to go to her?
Well, I've always well, since my 6 children, because when I first got married, I was thin, but you know, it keeps adding on, and you just your body changes the metabolism, and so you can't lose that weight that easily. So guess where I saw her?
The Morning Blend. All right.
And so that gave me, you know, more confidence that I wanted to do if I was going to lose weight, because I tried on my own, but nothing seemed to help. I couldn't have that will, I guess, and because I would be nervous if I lose weight, am I going to be healthy? Am I going to lose, you know, all my vitamins? And so I knew that if I went to someone, a specialist, that she would guide me along. And my blood pressure was going up, and I thought if I go to the doctor, he's going to give me higher doses of medication, and I didn't want that. So I thought, okay, this is it. I'm going to do this. And so the first week after, you know, I was eating the way she was telling me and everything, my blood pressure went down.
Wow.
All the way down to 112. And I thought, wow. And that gave me more confidence, you know, that what I was doing was good. And I thought, well, I want to be able to take care of myself for as long as I can and not have to depend on my children later on. So I need to do this right now, you know, and because I also am a very active person, you know. We hiked, my husband and I hiked the Grand Canyon about 2 years ago.
Wow.
From, you know, rim to rim, in 3 days, but still for my, and so I wanted to go back and do that, and if I don't, you know, lose some weight for my knees, I may not be able to do that again, so.
Well, congratulations, Domingo. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your story with us. And thank you, Dr. Jacob, as always.
Absolutely.
All right, and right now, if you are one of the first 20 callers to call 891-2882, you can get a weight loss and health assessment for only $49. Plus, you can receive a $200 discount for your program if you qualify for care. Again, just call 891-2882 or go online to wherehealingbegins.com.
And still ahead on the Morning Blend, we'll talk to a marimba performer. Woo! That's just ahead. He's just ahead of his time.
Plus, we'll help guide you through the aisles at the store to find the perfect gift for mom. That's coming up right after this.